What up, everyone? This is Mr. Lord, Dr. Professor, Dark Joker, with another edition of When, Where, Pick, and Dare, where I pick games for the various games that are occurring tomorrow. Whether it's football, baseball, basketball, basically whatever games I want to pick, I will pick them. With all that being said, on with the video. MLB, Philadelphia Phillies versus New York Yankees. The Phillies have a 53.6% chance to win, and the Yankees have a 46.4% chance to win. This is at New York for pitchers. Now, Suarez for the Phillies has an ERA of 2.66 and a WHIP of 1.15. And Stroman for the Yankees has an ERA of 5.64 and a WHIP of 1.48. Now, Suarez has pitched in 88 innings while Stroman's only pitched in 30 and a third. So let's look at Stroman's career. So for his career, he has an ERA of 3.76 and a WHIP of 1.28. So with those numbers, it's good. That's good pitching for both teams, but it's a definite advantage for the Phillies. So I'd say, despite the home field advantage that the Yankees have, I think with the pitching advantage, I think the Phillies will beat the Yankees tomorrow. Toronto Blue Jays versus Detroit Tigers. The Blue Jays have a 33.6% chance to win, and the Tigers have a 66.4% chance to win. This is at Detroit for pitchers. Gaussman for the Blue Jays has an ERA of 4.01, WHIP of 1.14, and Skubal for the Tigers has an ERA of 2.19 and a WHIP of 0.81. So good pitcher for Skubal, not really good pitcher for Gaussman. So I say it's a definite advantage for the Tigers. So with the home field advantage and pitching advantage, I think the Tigers will beat the Blue Jays tomorrow. Tampa Bay Rays versus Cincinnati Reds. The Rays have a 45.5% chance to win, and the Reds have a 54.5% chance to win. This is at Cincinnati. For pitchers, Pepio for the Rays has an ERA of 3.59, WHIP of 1.16. And Abbott for the Reds has an ERA of 2.13, the WHIP of 1.09. So good pitcher for both teams, but I think it's a definite advantage for the Reds. So with home field advantage and pitching advantage, I think the Reds will beat the Rays tomorrow. Los Angeles Dodgers versus Boston Red Sox. The Dodgers have a 38.4% chance to win, and the Red Sox have a 61.6% chance to win. This is at Boston. For pitchers, Kershaw for the Dodgers has an ERA of 3.27 and a WHIP of 1.25. And Crochet for the Red Sox has a ERA of 2.19 and a WHIP of 1.06. Now, Crochet's pitched 135 1/3 innings this year, while Kershaw has only pitched 55. So let's look at Kershaw's career. So for his career, he has an ERA of 2.52 and a WHIP of 1.01. So with those numbers, that's really good pitch for both teams. I'd say there's not a significant difference there. So I think home field advantage will be the big thing here. So I think the Red Sox will beat the Dodgers tomorrow. San Diego Padres versus St. Louis Cardinals. The Padres have a 41.7% chance to win, and the Cards have a 58.3% chance to win. This is at St. Louis for pitchers. Vasquez for the Padres has an ERA of 3.73 and a WHIP of 1.41. And Liberatore for the Cards has an ERA of 4.13 and a WHIP of 1.25. So good pitcher for Vasquez, not really good pitcher for Liberatore. So I think it's a definite advantage for the Padres. So despite the home field advantage that the Cards have, I think with the pitching advantage, I think the Padres will beat the Cardinals tomorrow. New York Mets versus San Francisco Giants. The Mets have a 44.4% chance to win, and the Giants have a 55.6% chance to win. This is at San Francisco for pitchers. Pearson for the Mets has an ERA of 2.9, WHIP of 1.22. And Ray for the Giants has an ERA of 2.92 and a WHIP of 1.13. So really good pitcher for both teams. So, but it's not really significant difference here as far as pitcher goes. So I think home field advantage will be the big thing here. So I think the Giants will beat the Mets tomorrow. And that's it for picks. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to my picks. Do you agree with them? Do you not? If you have different picks, you can put them in the comments. But other than that, please like, subscribe, and all that. Thank you for listening, and look forward to the next video.